بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أو زد عليه ورتل القرآن ترتيلا.
Assalamu alaikum. Last time we mentioned that there are 4 ways of pronouncing Noon Sakina or Tanween depending on the letter following it. And we talked about the first way, which is called Al-Idhar. Today we will talk about the second way, which is called Al-Idgham. Al-Idgham means to merge 2 things together. Tajweed wise, it means to merge a letter with sukoon into a letter with haraka following it, and they become a single letter with shadda. For example, when we say min ladunhu, we recite it as min ladunhu, min ladunhu. So we merge a noon sakina into the letter lam al-mutaharrika, and they become just lam mushaddada, and it sounds mil ladunhu. We apply the rule of idgham when the noon sakina or tanween is followed by one of the following letters: ya, ra, mim, lam, waw, or noon. The acronym of those letters is yarmilun. There are 2 types of idgham. The first type is called idgham with ghunna or nasalization, and the second type is called idgham without ghunna. The first one, idgham with ghunna, we do idgham with ghunna when noon sakina or tanween is followed by one of the following letters: ya, noon, mim, waw. The acronym for those letters is yanmu. So we do idgham and ghunna. For example, in yakun, so we do idgham, which means we merge a noon sakina into the ya. So it will be ya mushaddada. Then we do ghunna on the same time, so it becomes yakun. This is different from doing it without ghunna. If you do it without ghunna, it will be a. So we need to add ghunna to this to become yakun. The second type of idgham is called idgham without ghunna. We do idgham without ghunna when the noon sakina or tanween is followed by the letter lam or the letter ra. For example, when we say an laysa, we recite it al-laysa, al-laysa. So we merge the noon sakina into the lam, and it becomes lam mushaddada, and we don't do ghunna. Let's try more examples. As we mentioned, there are 4 rules of noon sakina and tanween. Now we are focusing on idgham or merging. We do idgham or merging when noon sakina or tanween is followed by any of the letters ya, ra, mim, lam, waw, or noon. And as we mentioned, there are 2 types of idgham. The first type is idgham bi ghunna, or merging with nasalization, and this happens when noon sakina or tanween is followed by any of the letter ya, noon, mim, or waw. For example, for the letter ya, man yaqul, وبرق يجعلون وبرق يجعلون. As you hear, we merge the noon or tanween into the letter ya. So we say may, may. Then we release غنة. So it will be may. For the letter noon, min nadhir, min nadhir. يومئذ ناعمة, يومئذ ناعمة. For the letter mim, مما, مما. صراطا مستقيما, صراطا مستقيما. For the letter waw, من واق, من واق. رحيم ودود, رحيم ودود. The second type of idgham or merging is idgham بدون غنة, or merging without nasalization. This happens when nun sakina or tanween is followed by the letter ra or the letter lam. For example, for the letter ra, mir rasul, mir rasul. غفور رحيم, غفور رحيم. For the letter lam, أليس, أليس. ما للبدا, ما للبدا. As you can see here, we merged the letter noon into the letter ra or the letter lam, and we don't release any غنة. So we say أليس من رسول. It is important to know that the rule of idgham will only be applied when the nun sakina or tanween is the last letter of the word, and the following word starts with one of the letters of idgham. For example, when we say man ya'mal, we pronounce it man ya'mal. The letter nun is the last letter in the word man, and the letter ya is the first letter in the word ya'mal. So we apply the rule of idgham. However, if the nun sakina or tanween are in the middle of the word, then there will be no idgham or merging. This rule of no idgham or merging only applies to 4 words in the whole Quran: bunyan, sinwan, qinwan, ad-dunya. In any of these words, we don't do idgham. For example, we don't say bunyan, but we say bunyan. And the same applies to the other words. To summarize, when nun sakina or tanween is followed by any of the letters of the word yanmu, ya, nun, mim, or waw, we do idgham with ghunnah. When it is followed by the letter lam or the letter ra, we do idgham without ghunnah. Jazakumullahu khairan. If you would like to perfect these tajweed rules with a professional one-to-one Quran teacher, then we would recommend registering at newcastlequranschool.co.uk, now offering online classes.